Hey, the Grande Live, it's your weekly Newsish Roundup. I'm Alex McCadad and...
I'm not going to be here next year.
Will? What do you mean?
Yes, this and next week's episode are my final 2 Newsish Roundups as an official Grande Live online TV host. As of next year, I'll be soaring solo, not at Grande Live. But don't worry, I'll still be back to guest host from time to time, and you'll still see me, at least for a while, jogging down Adams Avenue in my short shorts. And speaking of shorts, what brief stories do we have today, Alex?
Shop with a Cop just happened at Walmart. The Grand Charity Countdown covers the Angel Fund in the Grand School District. The Bob and Kelley Show is here, of course. And finally, some brieflies.
Only on your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by these, our excellent sponsors.
Last week, 15 cops and 15 kids wandered through Walmart to purchase presents on the Megastore's buck. Every year, Walmart donates $1,500 to the annual Shop with a Cop event. At the event, children from the Grand schools are given money to shop for presents for themselves and their families for the holidays. Last week, we got to wander around and talk to the kids and the cops about why they participate in this event.
The event, like we said, is sponsored by Walmart, but Loveland Funeral Chapel also chips in and provides lunch for the kids and the cops. Somerville Baptist also donated their bus to transport the kids to and from the shopping spree. And when I asked them why they participate in this event, this is what they had to say.
Well, it's a great thing for the kids. I mean, maybe some of these kids might not have had breakfast today and they might not get lunch, but we want to make sure that they're fed.
Right. So why is this event important in the eyes of Loveland Funeral Chapel?
Well, this is a great thing for the community and it's for everyone. Helping out kids is always important.
Right. Now these kids are these are specifically chosen kids, and then how long have you guys been doing this event?
That's a good question, Scott. How long have we been doing that?
we have a phone a friend here. Yeah.
Well, actually, we've been doing this program from the onset.
Oh, really?
It's 10 years in its making now, and Loveland's has always sponsored the program, and just simply because it's a good cause for the community and the kids, and these kids are chosen by the school district counselors,
right?
Kind of at-need kids, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Right.
And but they came to us and asked if we would help donate to the program, and there's not even a question about it. It says absolutely, yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And it's been a great program for the kids, and a good time to bond with the police officers, and become affiliated with them, I guess, a little bit, and kind of get to know the police a little bit better, and the police get to know the children, and so it's just been wonderful.
This story was brought to you by...
This week on the Grand Charity Countdown, we take a look at the Angel Fund at the Grand School District. Alex?
The Angel Fund serves students who attend the Grand School District campuses. District Director of Education Scott Carpenter told us more about what they do and how they help their community.
It is a community pot of money that has been, that the school is the gatekeeper for. And it's used for students that struggle with homelessness, poverty, wide range of issues. It's sort of an emergent fund. It's important to remove barriers for homeless students because there's so much working against them. If I have 7 classes at school and I got English and I got physics or I got math and I come home and I'm living in a tent, meaning that probably most of the things that I own can fit in a backpack. A backpack is valuable space. And am I going to fill it with textbooks? Am I going to fill it with writing paper? Am I going to fill it with those things? Or is it going to be my closet? Is it going to be where I store those things? Am I going to have lots of different shoes that I can make fashionable choices with? And most of the time the answer is no. And so as a school, because there's so limited resources or limited things where they live, we have a mandate to and a desire to make school as comfortable as possible. We have students that take showers at campus, that keep changes of clothes on campus, that we pay transportation for their family to get them to school because every gallon of gas matters. And so removing those barriers is essential to them even accessing school. If a student has to make the choice because the school won't help support them of carrying books or navigating homework or showers or all those other things, at some point they're going to say it's not worth it. Mm-hmm. And once they make that choice, all the doors of opportunity for them as an adult start to shut. And they won't escape, or they're not likely to escape that cycle of poverty.
So why give to the Angel Fund? Here's what Scott had to say.
I think community members and individuals should give to the Angel Fund because it's one of those funds where you directly impact kids. We don't take any money off the top. None of it goes to pay my salary or any of my staff in managing those funds. It goes directly to students who in the moment need support. 100% of the funds go to them, and our biggest task is to say, is it an emergent need? Is it something that they need? Most of the time it's pretty crystal clear that it is, and then we write a check out of that fund and go and get to work making a change for that kid right now. There's not heaps of paperwork, there's not any sort of filters or applications that we have to go through at that point that we can make an immediate impact.
If you're interested in helping out, Scott let us know some ways you can make life better for students in the Grand and Island City.
FERPA law and the privacy of students sometimes is a barrier to people being directly involved because we don't want students to feel embarrassed or think that lots of people know what's going on in their situation. Most of the time they can't control that they're homeless or that they're struggling with poverty, and so we're probably more guarded in that direction. And so generally we don't have volunteers directly supporting or helping in that way. But there are bigger projects that we welcome the community support and be a part of. If there's someone who really wants to work on a special project, I'd be happy to facilitate that and see if that works. We had a nice lady from a local salon that said, let me help raise food and money for Christmas gifts for this year, and she did spectacular work, and there was a collection of funds and carloads of groceries that came in, and so that was one way for her to contribute.
This story was brought to you by...
And here's Bob and Kelley in, well, the Bob and Kelley Show.
And welcome once again to the Kelly and Kelley Show. And we're so glad to be with you. Thank you, Grande Live, for hosting this show. Now, yes, I forgot my name tag, so I'm Kelly today. Kelly and the Kelley Show. So it's a little weird, but it works, okay? So we got a lot to go over today. Some cool things going on around Union County.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun things. And we do laugh a lot because there's so many good things and so many fun things happening.
Yeah.
And so we're very, very excited about this. So the first thing we want to talk about is, yes, Merry Christmas to all of you there at home watching this. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This is a beautiful time of year to celebrate and just to be with family and to go to Christmas Eve candlelight service somewhere in our county.
Right.
And so have Merry Christmas and enjoy that time. Now, after Christmas, we got to talk about this. So you know what's going on, right?
Yes.
It's the big ball drop here in downtown La Grande to celebrate New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve 2019 is coming up.
Wow.
So La Grande Main Street is hosting a New Year's Eve party.
Yep.
Now, have you ever been to one of these things?
I have.
Okay, they're fun, right?
They're tons of fun.
They're
they are.
almost too fun.
Yeah.
It's like fun on overload, on steroids.
Squares.
So here's what's going on. We get to do this fun thing with La Grande Main Street. They're at the New Year's Eve ball drop, and it's a scavenger hunt. Now, this is a scavenger hunt on steroids, okay? Steroids. We've got all these fun things we're gonna be doing. You could win. If your team wins, come down on New Year's Eve. Anyone can do it. There's no cost for it. But if your team wins a scavenger hunt, you win, ready? $100 cash from our pal Sean Mangum over at Edward Jones,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And so
First prize.
First prize. Second prize is my buddy over there at Red Cross Drugs.
Yeah.
Kane, phenomenal guy. He just does everything for the whole community, the whole wide world.
He's a nice guy.
You're going to win
$50.
$50. So
Cash.
it's hard cash,
Hard cash.
which it is rare these days. Usually it's a coupon for a discount of a 10% off of something that doesn't matter.
This is hard cash.
This is cold cash. Okay, so wait a minute, we shouldn't be playing this thing.
No,
All right,
right.
all right, forget it. No. All right, so that's scheduling. You can win cash. Now there are a lot of consolation prizes. Cody over there put a shout out to ask any of the businesses if you have anything that you can give us to give us prizes for the other teams as they play.
Yeah.
Please do. The response has been fantastic. Thank you all to our local businesses for that.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right, so here is the poster. I'll hold
Here's
that.
the block
I'll hold it for you.
party.
It's coming up.
Be there or be square.
Yes. Now, what time does ball drop again?
Let's see. Let's think about this one.
Can we go with New York time? Would be our anyway. Sorry, my parents did that to me when I was little. You know, they just show the ball drop in New York. It's really 9 o'clock. They totally trickery. It's oh my gosh, it's midnight. Anyway, so no, we're doing it at midnight. It'll be here at midnight. Now, the scavenger hunt starts around 10, so you want to get down here. And also, we're gonna have a lot of fun costumes. It's gonna be a blast. So be here for that. All right, so moving on. Moving on. Oh. Cliff.
Congrats.
Congrats.
That's a
Okay.
good thing.
But we're gonna give it some vital information away here.
Yes, we
All
are.
right, so Cliff from Pacific Empire Radio Group was awarded a pretty cool award. It's the Excellence in Broadcasting Award. So Cliff Tarpey Turner. Okay, so now here's the skinny on that. Cliff has an alias. His real last name is one of the two. We don't know which one though. So he did an extra last name just to throw us off. So Cliff,
So if you want a stocking,
yes. Facebook stalking, you can figure out what his real last name is. But Cliff Tarpey Turner, congratulations.
Yes.
Oh, and Cliff's mom stopped in the office.
yes, she did.
You were here, right?
No, I wasn't, but I saw the Facebook post.
Okay, so
It's good.
his mom stopped by
Sweet.
to say how proud she was,
Yeah.
wanted to get a picture.
Nice.
Delightful lady. Cliff, your mom, oh, she's a gift.
She's
So
sweet.
awesome. Okay, so Cliff, congratulations. And those watching, if you get a chance, congratulate our friend Cliff over at Pacific Empire. And he also hosts the Morning Buzz. So I get to go on that once or twice a month with him, and he's amazing to work with. So Cliff, congratulations. All right, we've got to talk about this. This is a big deal for our local community. And it's a very generous thing.
It is.
Donations from our local business can make it happen. Talk about the movie names.
So, Grande Theaters
Wait, this upside down.
is hosting free movies this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All you got to do is come to the chamber and pick up your free tickets. Anybody can go. Mom, dad, kids, brother, sister, dog if you want, I guess. Just come by and pick up a free ticket to go to one of these 3 movies.
Okay, so let's just. What's your favorite movie out of those 3?
Well, you know it has to be
Gotta be
Sherlock Gnomes.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Or Sherlock the Gnomes. Or you can go see, what is that? Teen Things Go or The Star. So 3 good movies, 3 choices.
Come
Great
get your
time.
tickets. Come get your tickets.
Yeah, come get your tickets. It'll be a fun time.
And they are free.
They are free. Thank you, Grande Theater, for doing this. They
Yeah.
do this every year,
Yeah.
and it's a really great thing.
It's a great thing. Great thing for our community. You
Yeah.
know, something to do.
Yeah.
And there are lots of things going on. Check your Go magazine. Check with La Grande
Yes.
Live. There's so many things happening in our community. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you, La Grande Live. And Will, once again, for
Thank
being here.
you.
So have a wonderful rest of your day. See
Merry
ya.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Mine's upside down. You see how it's upside down?
There you go.
In our brief release today, the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality is inviting public comment on water quality certification for the Hells Canyon Complex Hydroelectric Project. This project is a restoration project on the Snake River in the southern part of Hells Canyon, along the border between Oregon and Idaho. It encompasses Brownlee, Oxbow, and Hells Canyon dams. Idaho Power, an Idaho-based power company, is funding the project, which will include floodplain enhancements, island creation projects, inset floodplain creation, and emergent wetland creation. The public can comment on the certification through 5 p.m. on Tuesday, February 12, 2019. So you've got some time, but do it early. Email comments to hcc401@deq.state.org.us. That's this email right here. A Lane County man was convicted of illegally taking a trophy mule deer buck in eastern Oregon. In 2015, Kevin Howard Noel reported taking an 8-point mule deer buck in the Steens Mountain Unit during archery season with a valid archery deer tag. He subsequently presented that buck at a Northwest Sportsman show for measurement. He placed first that year for non-typical archery mule deer. Well, turns out that the Oregon State Police received credible information that Noel had actually killed the record buck with a rifle instead of a bow, as is required by his tag. On November 28, 2018, a Lane County jury found Noel guilty of that offense. On December 5, 2018, Lane County Circuit Court Judge Deborah Velour sentenced Noel to 3 years bench probation, 15 days in jail, a 3-year suspension of his hunting privileges in the state, forfeiture of the trophy mount to the Oregon State Police, a $6,250 fine, and a condition that he not participate in any hunting excursions for the next 3 years.
The Department of Motor Vehicles is rolling out a new ID card design starting this winter. The enhanced colorful look is part of the new card's advanced security features, making it harder to alter or duplicate. Flashy. Now, your current driver's license or ID card will remain valid until its expiration date, so you don't need to replace your card before that date. You also do not need to replace your card when you move within Oregon. You can file your new address online at OregonDMV.com.
A big shout out to our own owner, Brent Clapp, who has been elected to the Chamber of Commerce Advisory Board. Congratulations, Brent. The other electees are Sherry Hager, Brent Huntsman, and Sean Rastine.
Blue Mountain Translator District has experienced signal outages from 3 different sources in the last 2 weeks. Now, signals from Portland come through a microwave site in Island City before going to Mount Fanny above Cove, Mount Harris above Imbler, and Beaver Mountain south of Baker City. Boise channels are sent directly to Beaver Mountain before going to Mount Fanny, then Mount Harris. A power outage on Beaver Mountain last week caused a complete channel outage in Baker County and a loss of Boise signals in Union County. Problems with receive equipment on Mount Fanny this week caused an outage of Portland channels in Union and Baker counties, but not the Boise channels. During this period, a separate power outage on Mount Harris resulted in a loss of all channels from that facility. Now, BMTD wants to thank all members for reporting channel outages and asks that you call 541-963-0196 in the future to report channel outages.
These brieflies were brought to you by And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. I'm Will Bowman, and
I'm so terribly alone.
oh, he will be soon. And this episode was brought to you by these awesome sponsors. Please like and share the video and tune into Grande Live for more local content. I'm Will Bowen.